Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the end. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that. All right, thanks, D.A.
Well, of course, 2 Canadian teams were born to the NBA in '95, but back in 2001, the Vancouver Grizzlies became the Memphis Grizzlies, leaving the Toronto Raptors as the sole Canadian survivor.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks, Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Maker. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. What's interesting about the Raptors and Grizzlies when they first entered the league, the Grizzlies were actually the team that seemed to be on the track for big things, but lately the tables have really turned.
Yeah, and what's surprising to me is that as we try to appeal to more people in more countries with our game, we still have only one franchise located outside of the U.S., and that's the Raptors. The NBA is seeing a rejuvenation in revenues, but if we want that growth to maximize, we may need to try and broaden our international horizon.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops.
And clearly the Bucks, one of the more youthful teams in the league. The players they plan to build around have a few years before they're even in their mid-20s, so a bright future. I mean, their youth can be good and bad. It kind of cuts both ways during the season.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away, rebounded by Maker. And with the double-edged sword of youth, the Bucks have just been trying to focus on getting better and growing their talent the last year or 2.
And I like that approach. I think it's the right approach to take with a team like this. Getting them to learn what it takes to be a consistent player in the NBA is huge. I mean, letting them come together organically and having leaders emerge has been part of the process. It takes a little longer that way, but I think it is more of a solid foundation when you start competing in playoff basketball.
Here's Brogdon, and no good that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks, that one in Milwaukee.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Yeah, I thought it was the carelessness, though, Greg. A lot of their starters had to have their minutes cut back as a result. I mean, they got to play with much more discipline tonight.
Well, one of the biggest names in free agency GA this past offseason was DeMar DeRozan. Many in Toronto feared he would leave the team, but he re-upped with the Raptors on a huge deal.
Yeah, and DeRozan spoke about loyalty to the franchise when he announced he wanted to return to Toronto. It's the only team he's ever played for his entire career, and easy to be loyal when you are getting almost $30 million a year. So it's a great contract for DeRozan.
Here's Snell. Nice D from DeRozan. Bucks on defense. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
Here's Valanciunas, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Toronto trailing. Ibaka with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Outside Lowry. He kicks it to Ibaka. Banked in off the glass. Ibaka's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
Brogdon the pass to Maker. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Maker. Snell from outside. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Middleton against Carroll. Stolen by Tucker. Now the Raptors moving it up. DeRozan kicks to Carroll. That shot off. And Milwaukee the other way now. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Outside for Lowry. Screen by Valanciunas. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. Outside for Lowry. 4 on the clock, and there's the 3-second violation. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Monroe.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the inside, Snell, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And Antetokounmpo just, showing you once again what an all-around superb talent he is. He really moves that ball on offense.
Here's DeRozan. It's good from the top of the key.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Brogdon the pass to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Left side, Antetokounmpo. There's the dish to Snell. 6 on the shot clock. Steps back and shoots. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And Lowry has it in the corner. The feed now to Carroll. He dishes it to Tucker. Now the pass to Lowry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And last year, Kyle Lowry took another huge leap in his development. And yeah, the points, the steals, and the rebounds were fantastic. But I thought the bigger part was the fact that the discipline he showed in the offseason to drop to 25 pounds. You factor that in with his shot selection.
Come on, let's go. Letting one guy look like a world beater out there. He's getting more paint.
He's had a lot to do with that.
You hit it. He was hard-headed when he came into the league. Didn't always get along with his coaches. Now, though, his maturity, his real confidence, those are areas of growth that have allowed him to just settle in and play his game.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. Let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Lowry. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
And it's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Okay, a chance to check out stats for P.J. Tucker. How his last 10 games have gone. 13th in steals. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And as we've been seeing, I mean, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet and quick hands.
And Toronto making a change here. Patterson's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Monroe's checked in for Maker, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Tony Snell. The drive by Lowry. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Lowry's got 6.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And DeMar DeRozan, kind of a throwback, you know, for this day and age when we talk so much about the three-point shot, because he's not a guy that's going to bomb you to death from deep. He's a high flyer who's going to attack the rim and get to the free throw line. And to me, that's extremely important, because the more attempts at the line you get, the more opportunities you have to set your defense. And so he beats people with that polished mid-range game and shoots an incredible number at that line. And those are reasons why this guy continues to improve and become one of the best at that off-guard position.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe. Toronto leading by 3. Lowry kicks to Powell. Outside DeRozan. Back to Powell. Shoots the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Fires from the wing. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Pass to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Here's Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the way in.
Excellent awareness from Antetokounmpo, sensing the chance to impose his will inside and then capitalizing really easily.
Here's Patterson. Misses the 3.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And it's Dellavedova missing. Raptors leading by 6. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's DeRozan missing. Three-pointer, Teletovic. Here's Middleton. He's on target from 8 feet out. Middleton's got 5.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
Outside Lowry. Here's DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 10 points for him.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Dellavedova kicks to Teletovic. There's a screen. And Middleton now atop the key. Teletovic the screen. Three-pointer. Dellavedova. The rebound by Patterson. Toronto, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Lowry dishes to Patterson. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. Back to Patterson. A free ball. He can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Teletovic passes to Middleton. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And Middleton, the former second-round pick now, has put a lot of work in on his game. I mean, a ton of work. Really carving out a nice spot in the league as a result of his hard work.
Middleton hits them both. And here are the Raptors now. 4-point game. And here is Joseph. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 1 second left, and the release was before the buzzer. And a chance to hear from DeMar DeRozan talking about his team's impressive play of late.
We all just playing together. You know, that's the biggest thing. Moving the ball, playing together on the defensive end. You know, just having trust in one another.
And DeMar is definitely a guy, Greg, that knows how to infuse that chemistry and teamwork on the floor. It looks like he's a big reason why they're clicking.
Kevin, no doubt. And attitude, such a huge factor in being successful as an individual, but really also as a team. I think we've seen him really embrace that attitude as he's matured as a player.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
They've got Damari Carroll out there. Norman Powell is out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Nogueira, and it's Ibaka in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
That really just, to me, speaks to the focus of Greg Monroe. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're in his jersey. He's going to extend over you and find a way to get his shot off and in.
Carroll, no one around him. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 4. And last season, Jason Kidd had to have hip surgery, which caused him to miss a large portion of the season. Casual fans might think, why can't he just sit and coach? But there's a physical toll to coaching, as we all know.
Absolutely there is, guys. I mean, constant moving, the traveling, engaging in practice, film watching, which requires a lot of sitting. I mean, coaching an NBA team is very stressful and demanding. And hip surgery, any type of surgery for that matter, can definitely have an impact on your ability to perform as a coach. I'm actually glad to see Jason Kidd fully recovered and back to coaching his team.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered by Joseph. Shoots a 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Chris Middleton is a prototype off guard. He likes to run off screens, catch, and shoot. He described his mindset saying, just space the floor, be patient, not force anything, and move the ball. Let those guys penetrate and find the best shot for the team. A team player indeed, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A., and he's developing his postgame. He can get in the paint now when they need him to. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Valanciunas comes in for Nogueira, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Norman Powell. Akers checked in for Milwaukee. Lowry kicks to Carroll. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Joseph. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jones dishes to Dellavedova. Launches it, and the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the baskets from Brogdon.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Screened by Valanciunas. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Toronto working the ball around now. Ibaka with the screen on Jones. Off the pick. Hits the front of the rim and out. Bucks trail by 6. Dellavedova kicks to Jones. To the paint. Shoots it, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. These guys are relying on one man to beat us. He's getting into our paint at will.
Known as Luau Sender back in the day, teamed up with the veteran Oscar Robertson, the Big O, to bring the Bucks that first title.
Raptors leading by 4. Lowry kicks to Joseph. Screened by Ibaka. And it's Carroll in the corner. Good on the triple. And you have to mention that 1971 title run by the Bucks. They were a force nobody could stop. Swept the finals in 4 games straight over the Baltimore Bullets.
Yeah, had 66 wins in that season as well, guys. And that was early in my formative years as a basketballer. Actually, when I first started locking into the NBA, a big Luau Sender fan. He was the 71 MVP in that championship year for the Bucks. And then he'd go on to win another MVP the following season. And ironically, those are the only 2 MVP trophies that a Buck has ever received.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Now here's Valanciunas. He's guarded closely. Here's Ibaka. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Now here's Carroll. He's guarded closely. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here is Dellavedova. Lowry covering. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Raptors leading by 9. Joseph with the ball. Ibaka with the screen on Jones. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Joseph. Screen by Ibaka. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas passes to Lowry. Pulls it up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for Toronto.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
That's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go.
Production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Raptors. DeRozan comes in for Corey Joseph. Screened by Valanciunas. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. Out to the wing. Latrey. Tucker can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Maker. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee.
You know, one of the hardest things to do is to live up to the word potential when it's thrown around the player for so long. That was certainly the case with Antetokounmpo for most of his career. I mean, he's lived up to the hype and is realizing everything that fans hoped he would become when he first started his journey in the NBA.
As you said, potential can be a curse at times. So many players fizzle out after flashing moments of greatness. Giannis is living up to the hype.
Yeah, and I think you've got to give his coaching staff a lot of credit for that because they've been believers in Antetokounmpo throughout his career, and that helps, especially with a young player. They've brought him along, I think, at just the right pace. Took some time to figure out how best to use such a unique talent with his size, but I think he's got a great upside and will be a real force for years to come.
Maker kicks to Middleton. Passes it to Maker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Brogdon. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Just 3 to shoot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And what a game for DeRozan. 12 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And Clark, it'll definitely help their cause. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Toledovich setting the pick for Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Maker. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Left side Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. Off the pick. And the shot falls short this time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the basket by Maker.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Here's DeRozan. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Nogueira's checked in for the Raptors. Patterson comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Monroe's checked in for Maker. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton up top. Here's Brogdon. Now recovering. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Tucker.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Patterson passes to DeRozan. Tries it from 19. Milwaukee with the rebound.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Now the dish to Toledovich. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Lowry. DeRozan in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Yeah, you know, stops have not been easy to come by for him. To me, it looks as though they've been lost defensively.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Lowry. Shoots from the baseline. Got a piece of it. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. His three-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 10.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
There's the feed to Middleton. Toledovich the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Lowry. Now Tucker unable to get that one. That'll do it for the first half. Raptors lead by 10. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 19 points and 1 rebound. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
You know what? They had a pretty good balance out there. Good work on offense, nice effort defensively. It'll be interesting to see how.
And time now to send you back.
Welcome back to Toronto, where the gigantic CN Tower dominates the skyline. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue.
That's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man. my.
Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fella.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves.
No question about it, guys. He doesn't mind putting a little salt in that wound.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Outside DeRozan. Screen by Ibaka. Goes up from the top of the key. And the shot is long.
Boy, the pick, and with that weak screen, I use that term loosely, he had nothing to spring him open. It was ineffective.
And the pass to Brogdon. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 13.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Screen by Valanciunas. Ibaka outside. Back to Lowry. A 3-ball. Carroll kicks to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Here's Maker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's perfect from the line this time. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now here is Lowry. 6 points for him. And it's Carroll in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Bucks trail by 11. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up.
And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
The Bucks making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in. Here's Maker. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Maker's got 4 this quarter.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health, and they're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forwards. Guys, that's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, DA. Thank you. There's the screen. Dellavedova kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Dellavedova. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. The Bucks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Some changes for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Jones is checked in. Here's Joseph. He dishes it to Powell. Pass to Valanciunas. A rebound by the Bucks. Maker's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jones dishes to Maker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Second free throw, no good. Toronto leading by 9. And the former 5th overall pick back in the 2011 draft, Valanciunas is still only scratching, people feel, the surface of his true potential.
And he's had a few bouts with the injury bug, Kevin, but when he's right, he's a load. Struggles defending on the perimeter, but his rebounding and rim protection have gotten more nasty as he's matured.
Ball's knocked loose. Dellavedova, the pass to Snell. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph. Off the pick. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists tonight. Raptors leading by 9. And here is Joseph. Screened by Valanciunas. Joseph with the ball. 6 to shoot. Ibaka outside. Pulls it from 20. Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us.
And painful. I mean, he's tried to get things going, but for whatever reason, between the defense and just his rhythm tonight, the touch just hasn't been there.
And Milwaukee has possession. They trail by 11. Dellavedova dishes to Monroe. Now Joseph. In the corner, Powell with it. Takes the 3. Dellavedova kicks to Jones. Feeds it to Snell. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Monroe. 3-pointer. Dellavedova. And again, the Bucks miss.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Screen by Valanciunas. Right wing to the middle. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Dellavedova, the pass to Monroe. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Good.
The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Shooting 1.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Patterson, he's checked in for Ibaka. P.J. Tucker comes in for DeMar Carroll. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Lowry in for Corey Joseph. Here's a Teletovic is checked in for Milwaukee. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now here is Dellavedova. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Inside. Here's Monroe. Toronto grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside DeRozan. Screen by Valanciunas. Shoots off the screen. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 3-pointer, Snell. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Fires the 3. The shot by Lowry, no good. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Dellavedova. Snell kicks to Dellavedova. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out to DeRozan. Screen by Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot up. Here's Tucker. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. On to Tacumbo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Dellavedova.
And if you're not defended or unmarked, Monroe will find you. Terrific vision from the big man.
Outside Lowry. Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Dellavedova, the pass to Monroe. Elbow shot is on the way, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova.
No easy buckets now. Hustle up. Listen, guys, you've got one guy doing all the damage out there. He's aggressively driving.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Chris Middleton's checked in for Tony Snell. And Brogdon subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. No good from Valanciunas. Bucks trail by 6. Down low, here's Monroe. The rebound by Patterson.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Stretching back to the break, here's how the Raptors have performed. 2nd in opponent field goal percentage. 3rd in opponent offense. And they're in the top 10 in rebound. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And they've been outstanding defensively, as you can see from that ranking in opponent field goal percentage. They get after it and make everything a challenge.
On to Tacumbo, kicks to Monroe. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Monroe's got 11.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Screen by Valanciunas. Here's DeRozan. Lowry has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. 9 points in the game so far.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. That's going to send Craig Monroe to the line. That one on DeRozan.
You know, the former Hoya Greg Monroe is a bruising big man who really imposes his will in the paint.
Outside Lowry. Dishes to Tucker. He gets it up. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Toronto ahead, up 6. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Contest twos, right? We'll contest the twos and contest threes.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Bucks trail by 6. DeRozan and Carroll are out on the wings. Patrick Patterson is out there with Ibaka. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And Antetokounmpo is a fantastic player, folks. I mean, he's got ridiculous vision, excellent size and length, and just a superb passer.
Out to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Puts it up from 12 and misses it off the right side of the rim. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Logged in the pass to Jones. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Monroe. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Man, what hustle from Monroe. I mean, this is a guy that gobbles up second chance opportunities for his team thanks to his gigantic size.
Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by the Bucks. Monroe's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brogdon, now recovering, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. That's on Patrick Patterson. That free throw, no good. And the Bucks making a change here. Snell's checked in, and he's good on the second.
There's one word that you would use to describe Greg Monroe: consistency. Game to game, year to year, you know what he's going to.
Hey, if we let up on D even a little, it's enough to get their guy going. He's aggressively driving middle and contact.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. Plenty of space. Patterson can't get it to go. And with Monroe, the consistency is in the numbers. Guys, pretty much, he has had the same season stat line every year he's played since his rookie year.
And I love the fact that it's a combination of his consistency and versatility that allows him to be extremely valuable on any team.
And here's DeRozan. Kicks it to Carroll. Back to DeRozan. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And that one drops. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Snell dishes to Middleton. Pass to Jones. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
An elite rim protector, Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
DeRozan with it. Patterson, the screen. And DeRozan. Here we go. And that one, good. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
He was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feel.
Yeah, you know, he's got stupendous spurt ability, Greg. I know you like that one, don't you? And those spurts tend to go on for a while with him.
Yeah, did you trademark spurt ability yet?
Yeah, I tried to, man, but it didn't get any life. Although I see a lot, and I hear a lot of guys using it, but they do give me credit for it.
Patterson, the screen. Back to Carroll. Stolen by Middleton. In the corner, Snell with it. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Snell's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Screen by Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Passes to Brogdon. Back to Middleton. It's stolen by Carroll. Here's DeRozan. He feeds it to Patterson. Outside for Lowry. They set the pick. Back to DeRozan. A second chance effort. It's stolen by Jones. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Toronto. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Akers checked in for Terrence Jones. Here's Brogdon. Now recovering. Screen by Monroe. Now the pass to Brogdon. Clock at 4. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here's Monroe. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
There's the pick. To the wing on the left. Maker. No one around him. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Right side, DeRozan. There's the steal. Here's Brogdon. The dish to Middleton. Baseline jumper. Toronto grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. DeRozan passes to Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Maker dishes to Antetokounmpo. To the paint, down to 5 on the shot clock, and the basket by Maker.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And Greg, we know how important every basket is, especially at this stage, and to me that just looked like one of those inexcusable breakdowns.
Now Lowry, back to Valanciunas. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. From 11 feet away, that one goes in, and the Raptors lead by 4.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And Ibaka kicks to DeRozan. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
and he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Bucks trail by 4. Middleton the pass to Snell. The feed to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Now, here's DeRozan. Defense right on him. Tries from 10. That shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's Brogdon. To the middle. There's Maker. And he hits it to tie the game up. Timeout. Maker's got 9 points now in just the second half. Toronto calls timeout. The score knotted at 78. 1:16 left to play in the final quarter. .16 left in the fourth. Here's the screen. Outside DeRozan. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. DeRozan's got 33.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Well, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. I mean, this is one guy who just does not know how to back down, especially when the game's on the line in crunch time.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. It counts, and the foul. It goes on. Antetokounmpo.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And the Raptors making a change here. Tucker's checked in. The free throw drop. For Valanciunas. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 3. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
A free throw drop for DeRozan.
After the and one, it's a 2-possession ball game. They're starting to put the hammer down now, guys.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're losing.
Our execution has to be perfect from here on out, gentlemen. Understood? He's getting into our paint at will.
Easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, but you don't want to foul blindly, though. I think teams make a mistake when they do that. Go for the steal. See if you can force a mistake. And then see what happens after that.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Letting one guy look like a world beater out there. He has 8 points in the paint. We have to get him under control. Take away the easy driving lanes and force him to go baseline. Limit his options out there. Let's go, guys. Let's play some defense.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Unloads from 13. Missed.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And a chance.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyle, you get this win as you go out on the road. What changes when you go out on the road?
We just got to take on the road and do everything we're supposed to do. We do at home and take on the road. We got a tough team coming up. Well coached, play hard team, and we got to go out there and try to get that win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas. Took the second half of this game by storm. Time and time again, he came up with huge plays for his team.
This guy is efficient. He don't believe in taking bad shots. He's all about the high-quality shots. It makes him a powerful presence in the low post, and he can impact the game on the defense end, too. He takes a lot of...
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith,